Hello everybody, welcome to Nostalgia Goggles. I'm Cass, the Retro Gaming Nerd, and today we're going to be doing something slightly different. Today we're going to be talking about a more modern game, a very modern game. It only came out like a couple days ago at this point, but we're going to be talking about ENA DREAM BBQ. Normally, I don't like to talk about modern games despite the fact that I do it a lot. I want to kind of try to talk about games that embody the idea of a more retro kind of style, and this game does it. If you've ever not seen the ENA series, one, do it, and two, this is a game that's based around it, right? So that already embodies games of the 90s, and you'll hear me say that a lot, but it's definitely very reminiscent of those. So I feel like having it be a game kind of is now the question of, is it worth playing? And I think the answer is very clear in this episode. So with that being said, let's move on to the story. I don't know how to tackle this one. I guess the best way to say the story of this game is you play as ENA and you are trying to find your boss. Hijinks ensue. I feel like I could definitely give you more of how I feel about the story, but I'm going to, something you're going to hear a lot in this episode is go check it out. If you're curious, go check it out. Cause like I could go deeper into it, but I don't feel the purpose of going deeper into it because I feel like if I even slightly tell you more about the story itself, it'll spoil it, and I think that you should definitely check it out on your own. So with that being said, let's move on to gameplay. The gameplay of ENA DREAM BBQ is very reminiscent of older 90s PC games and games like LSD Dream Emulator. And I feel like that's kind of the embodiment of what ENA is in general. And with that being said, I think that the gameplay, despite the fact that there's not really much of it, it's really just a kind of walking game, I think it's great. I think that what makes this game so great is, one, I'm a giant fan of ENA. I love the shorts and the, show on YouTube that is produced. I really enjoy it. And this game's gameplay is just like that, but being way more interactive, you being in control. And it already felt like a 90s video game, but being able to play it, being able to experience it firsthand is amazing. I love it. I love how this game is massively replayable. I love how this game also prepares you for the future, for what the rest of Dream BBQ will be like, by showing you how items will work and also just kind of giving you the vibes of what's next. And I quite enjoy that. All in all, this game is super solid. If you're somebody that likes older PC kind of games from the 90s or early 2000s kind of era, I think that you would massively enjoy this, and if you like ENA, of course you would love this. But I think that this is just an experience that many people that haven't enjoyed the series would enjoy now, and I cannot sing its praises enough. Even though realistically looking at it and seeing it, experiencing it is well worth it. With that being said, let's move on to the presentation. This game lives and dies by its presentation, and its presentation is outstanding. I absolutely love almost everything about this game, from its music to the way that the animation and the mixed media format that it is. It, like I said, the gameplay embodies what makes ENA great, and I cannot get enough of it. I like the fact that you are in ENA's world, kind of, right? It's not the same as the shorts, it's a new one, but it still feels very reminiscent of ENA altogether. And I know that I sound like I'm repeating myself, but realistically this game's whole thing is mainly about the presentation of it, and it's just outstanding. I like that there's mysteries about this game. I like how this game altogether just realistically works. I also love the jokes within this game, and I love how sometimes stuff just goes nowhere. And the reason why I'm saying this in presentation is because there's multiple gaps in the area, multiple things that you'll see and you'll go, what is that? And I like that. I just really like altogether the way that this game just presents itself altogether. From the voice actors being just outstanding and doing a great job at what they do, to really just how they play with ENA constantly. I love how ENA is constantly animated. It's hard to explain, but you'll see what I'm talking about on the screen. of how it plays with multiple forms of ENA, from a 2D kind of papery ENA to a puppety kind of ENA to just realistically everything. Also, I see you Zelda CDI references. You know, I know that there's like a lot of musical references and, you know, Sentai references, but boy do I see you, you know, and I appreciate it. You know, this game's a trip, and I feel like I can't embody it enough to explain what makes this such a trip, probably because it is very reminiscent of, you know, LSD Dream Emulator with a plot. So, an open plot. I think there's like narratives and storylines in that game, but I don't know. I don't honestly know. I'll have to check out that game at some point, I guess. With that being said, let's move on to accessibility, because it doesn't matter if you can't download and or play this game. So when it gets right down to it, this game's price is nothing. It's free. Yeah, no, this game right now isn't anything. The future ones will probably cost something, kind of like a Deltarune situation, but I really feel like this game is majorly accessible because as long as you have Steam and a computer that can run it, it's free. Now, there is a supporter version, which is $9.99, and I would recommend that one, only because I feel like when it comes to independent games, they're cheap, so why not drop $9? If you can't, I completely understand, but man, I would definitely recommend it, especially if you like seeing the behind-the-scenes stuff and art. It's worth it. I think it's worth it altogether. All in all, this game is really worth it because even just having it for free, it's worth checking out because there's so much to do. This game, I really feel like it's crazy that it is free, but hey, you know what? I would have paid more than I did for this game. I think you should go check it out. With that being said, let's move on to the goods. Everything about this game. I know that, like, I'm a game apologist, but I'm just saying that, like, what can I say? Look at this game. It's glorious. It is a perfect embodiment of the idea of those kind of weird 90s computer games that I did grow up with a little bit. I didn't play too many of them, but I do remember my share. And playing this game feels like a dream for me. Ever since I saw ENA, I wanted there to be a video game because I wanted to explore this world. And the fact that they're giving me this chance, it's great. This series is so cool. And to be able to experience it as a game is so freaking cool. I love this game. I love this game. I can't wait for the next one. I love how well produced it is. I love how it seems like it's going to prepare you for the item systems and how things work in the next one. This is a perfect beginning and a perfect intro to what will be a probable multi-part series, and I can't wait to get my hands on each part. There is almost no excuse for you to not play this game. It is free. I'd say recommended if you're somebody that likes the art style. It's so recommended to check out the supporter version just so you can get more into it, and there's more stuff with it too, not much more, but and you know what, I'll even appreciate that you're not really missing out on the backer version, but I think I can't recommend it anymore. You know, if I'm going to shill out for bigger companies, why I feel like it's only fair for me to blatantly say give this one a try. With that being said, no game is perfect. Except for this one, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. There's no bads. Get out of here. The only bad thing about this game is that you're not playing it right now. That you're not checking it right now. If you watched this far, thank you, but go check this game out. On to the final thoughts. So with that being said, what are you still doing here? Like, what are you still doing here? I think it's very clear what my final thoughts are. If you are still here, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, but what else do you think I'm gonna say? Absolutely, this game is worth it. This is one of those games that, as long as it continues upon this path, I'm going to look back at the whole thing and say, damn, yeah, that was awesome. That was worth it. This is already above and beyond what I was expecting. Right? This was 100% worth it. I love everything about this game. Go check this game out, please. Go check this game out, please. It is so cool. It is so good. And the fact that you're probably watching this, you've already checked it out. I feel like maybe me making this video is pointless, but if you're somebody out there that wants to see a perspective of it, and you come up and and you've come along to my perspective, thank you very much, but I feel like it's very clear where I'm going. So with that being said, go check this game out on Steam. Please. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time here on Nostalgia Goggles, where I probably won't do this again until the next one because I'm going to be stupidly excited. Bye.